All right, this is going to be a short one, and the bell will probably ring, sorry, while I'm recording. A, as, a, amos, ais, an. And this is the imperfect subjunctive. This is your round robin number 7. It's really the imperfect subjunctive review and practice number 3. Okay, so again, get this worksheet, fill it out, take the small quiz, and you're good to go. Imperfect subjunctive is what it sounds like. It's used to say feelings or apply the subjunctive to something that happened in the past. Now the thing is, it's called the imperfect subjunctive, but it can also be used with the preterite feelings about things that would happen as well. So keep that in mind. The other thing I do with the imperfect subjunctive all the time is if-then statements, which we were doing a little bit with on the conditional if, comma, then statements. And we were doing that with the conditional because the if part is imperfect subjunctive and the conditional goes with the then part. That's the would. I would do this. Okay, so I'm going to take the ellos form of a verb. So nevaron. I'm going to cross off the on and I'm going to add on those endings. If I've taught it to you this other way, then it is cross off the ron and add ra, ras, ra, ramos, rais, ran. There's literally no point in that. I don't know why they teach it that way. I'm sure that somebody will school me on it at some point, but for the meantime, I think it's easier, and this looks more like stuff y'all have seen before, so I prefer to do it without the ra, ra, ra. Okay, no offense, cheerleaders. All right, so then I'm going to add that ending on, and if I'm talking about weather events, it's always this bottom left box. So nevara. Era necesario que tuviéramos nuestros pasaportes. So when you're looking at this, the chart actually looks like this. It says amos, but then it has an accent before it, which implies that the vowel before the amos is when you're going to put the accent. Does that make sense? So tuviéramos. So much fun. All right. Te aconseje rompieras con su novio. Well, that would be con tu novio. No era, or maybe you were going out with her boyfriend. That would be really messy. No era cierto que los estudiantes cumplieran. They finished their homework. Si yo tuviera dinero. And this is the if-then statement. And I showed my kids something interesting. I always tell you to find the C, and that's going to be where your imperfect subjunctive is going to go right after it. And if you turn C backwards, it becomes IS, which stands for imperfect subjunctive. That's a happy accident, but I'll take it. So I'm going to give you all a little bit more time on this. So la mujer querría que los niños jugaran. Because again, remember, it would just be jugaron. All right, and then nos recomendaron que saliéramos. This is a regular old IR verb, so it would have been salieron. And again, I'm going to put that accent before the amos. Yo preferiría que nosotros I would prefer if we could eat at 7. Si yo te perder is perdieron. If I lost you, I would cry. Oh, lágrimas. Okay. Ojalá que la casa. I wish that the house were larger. Fuera. All right. Moving on. So now I'm deciding whether or not it's the imperfect subjunctive or the regular subjunctive, because I'm saying the correct tense. And then I also have to decide indicative or subjunctive. So that's duda, recommend. Oh, it would be recommendable. I believed that. So that's going to be indicative. So if it's indicative in the past, then it's going to be conditional. Tendría razón. This is subjunctive. So subjunctive, 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 subjunctive. It was incredible that you used subjunctive. The waiter observes that the men, that's indicative. Indicative. I know, indicative. You always doubted that your daughter's subjunctive. The doctor recommended to me. All right, so now I got to go, past or present. So I'll just write a PA for past. Okay, so Maria Duda, that one's present, so PR. Dudaba is past. It would be recommendable. So that's, if I'm using it with would be, then it's going to be imperfect subjunctive, so I'm going to put past there. Those are students at my door. Sylvia wants her students to, so it's present. It was incredible that you. This is present, and this is present, and past, and present. All right, so really quickly, hold on one second. Okay, so I'm going to go to these present subjunctives first. Or present indicative, sorry. Let's do the present subjunctive. The train arrives. It feels good again to do the car garnzar. Good times. Alright, present tense. Piensen. And I've got two more present tense. Here's a present tense. The doctor recommends to me that I see a specialist. Vea. Okay. And then I got two present indicatives. Those will be super easy. Los hombres piden. It's not subjunctive, so I'm not changing the ending. Okay. And then same things here. Same thing here. I know that you can do it. Not changing the ending because it's indicative. Okay. I already took care of my indicative past tense. Now I've just got imperfect subjunctive to do. So, sus amigos vinieron. That's my stem, and then it would be an, because I'm going back to that chart. Ustedes descansaran. That's an in. This one is, it's incredible that you survived the earthquake. Sobrevivieras. So it's got the verb vivir on there. So really I'm just conjugating vivir the normal way I would, which would be vivieron. And then taking off the ending and adding that to ending. And then last one, hija pudiera. Because that would be pudieron. Again, with this imperfect subjunctive, you need to be sure that you remember how to conjugate these verbs. You got to remember your H, Q, V, P paste. Y'all remember those from the crazy preterite song on Dar and Duvet, Stars Duvet, all that good stuff. Anyway, that's it. Thanks.